Okay, so we're doing some more trendy stuff here, and yeah, so starting off with a little kitty here.
It is adorable.
Yeah, so a little trad kind of inspired cat.
I love it.
It looks more trad than neo-trad, but somehow neither. Right, and it doesn't look new school either. It looks custom trad, which is an odd thing to say.
It's so cute.
It's like most people will be like, oh, well, it's neo-trad, but neo-trad has developed its own look, right? Neo-trad used to be just like trad, but taken into new ideas and stuff. But it's like neo-trad has become its own thing completely.
Yeah.
So like this looks more old school, traditional, especially with the really simplified color palette. It's adorable little kitty cat, and I want one.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Right, like I
would own one of these.
We had a black cat recently, and she went nuts. So it was unfortunate. She didn't get along with our other cat.
She didn't get along with our other cat, and
the other cat was an outdoor cat. It would come in, and
they would fight.
Yeah, and it got really weird.
But the black cat Lilith was amazing.
Oh yeah.
She was a really sweet cat.
She's starting to trust. She was a rescue.
So she had some trust issues, but Rem was breaking down her
Oh,
barriers.
Yeah.
But
she's starting to let me pick her up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd show me her belly, and you didn't get too cozy with her because some kind of those cats, they get a little bit fucky. So, and pardon me, I still have a little bit of freezing. You'll watch the last episode. I had a filling done today, so my mouth is still a little frozen.
Yes,
so
yes.
if I'm slurry, that's why.
Yeah.
Extra slurry. So yeah, I love black cats, and it was a real shame we had to send her away. Yeah, 'cause she was a great cat.
It was actually really hard for me to do.
This cat makes me miss Lilith. It looks a little bit like her.
Yeah, Lilith's eyes were maybe a little more green yellow.
She's a little bit fatter too.
She was a
big girl.
Yeah.
So
one day we'll have another black cat.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful tattoo though.
Yeah.
And
speaking of
kitty.
a fat cat, yeah, I put these together because cats. Why not?
Right.
This is a
tiger.
It's like a tiger, but it looks more like a house cat tiger.
Yes,
right?
it's hilarious.
It's
but
like Garfield meets tiger.
It's kind of funny because like even when you watch like the big cats in their habitat, they just act like big versions of house cats.
Well, I mean, like house cats, what did they descend from, right? Like,
yeah. But
all these big cats.
It just shows you how like dogs don't act like wolves, but all cats kind of act the same still.
They kind of do. Like I think that cats and dogs have got to be the most adaptable creatures on the planet.
Yeah.
Like what else has changed that much?
Well,
like when you look at a fucking
to live
toy
with human
poodle,
beings.
and then you look at a wolf, and you're like, how are you the same fucking thing?
Mm-hmm.
The humans haven't done that. We haven't done that.
Not to ourselves.
No, I mean we have customized ourselves. I mean, I don't look like the large heterite gentleman that was in the car dealership this morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you're wearing different clothes, and your skin may be tattooed and things, but like our physiology hasn't changed that much.
No.
Like this can happen where you have one of these become like a fucking fat house cat, a tiger become like, why can't we have wings? Like if we were to live in an area where like we were on these giant fucking cliff tops and the only way to get around was to have wings and we kept dying, do you think eventually evolution happens and we grow wings?
No, I don't
So,
know if
like,
that's how it works.
But like it does in some species.
We haven't bred wings into cats yet.
Well, no, but like you would think that like some kind of evolution would happen where it's like, okay, we need to figure this out. Like, obviously we figure it out. We can fly with planes and stuff.
I
right?
know.
But I don't know. I think it's really weird that we've been able to breed dogs and cats down and up and fucking sideways, but we don't really do that with people, right? Like people don't really do that.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
It's weird.
Like to breed like claws into people and like pointy teeth, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
But
It's like just doesn't make sense to me. Like it's that, and there's
Wings.
probably someone will be like, oh, it's because of X, Y, and Z. Yeah, but a wolf and a poodle are the same thing.
I mean, like arguably, people
you can
are
argue
being
whatever you
born
want.
without wisdom teeth.
Sure.
And then like without tonsils and stuff.
Do you think that if
that's
we
similar.
specifically tried to breed people without wisdom teeth, we could get them to never have wisdom teeth?
I mean, I don't know.
Like if you want to breed a dog a certain way and then go down the line, eventually you have a really, certain dog, and it's just like, I don't know if you can do that with people.
I think that's some controversial subject matter.
No, I don't know if it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
Anyways.
I just think that humans and animals, particularly dogs and cats, it's very strange.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why how the fuck do you turn a human into a poodle?
I don't know.
Like, can you do it?
I don't know.
I just don't get that. Like,
Yeah.
selective, breeds.
I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention into science class.
It's fucking weird. And it's only in certain types of animals. Like, you don't see that happening to bulls.
I mean, maybe. I don't know anything about bulls.
Well, we don't have bulls living with us. We never domesticated them.
And pigs go wild, and we kind of domesticated them.
Yeah, and then they revert back to wild immediately.
I know.
They regrow their fur and tusks overnight.
Yeah. I mean,
That doesn't happen to dogs.
I don't know.
You put Mozart out in the wild, he wasn't going to turn back into a wolf.
Definitely not Momo.
It's fucking bizarre stuff.
This cat, Tiger, is so cute though.
Yeah, he is.
Adorable.
Yeah, I really
would
like
get
that.
him.
Yeah. So we got something really colorful here. Get off that strange topic.
It's this one.
You can tell we're not rehearsed, by the way. There's no script for this.
Yeah.
I'm not writing ChatGPT scripts here. With
This chess piece, color wise, reminds me of Majora's Mask, Zelda for some reason.
I think it might be loosely inspired.
I don't know, because it's like a crazy angel
I didn't even play that
amalgamation
game,
of
and
wings.
It looks like the Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
and then
I don't know
you
if
do
it's
see a
purposely
mouth
done.
in there, but it's so cluttered that it's hard to fucking see.
No, I think it's some sort of crazy angel. And then the sleeves that go along with it are really cool.
I don't know, it's birds, right? Isn't it birds?
I thought it was an angel.
I think
one
no,
of
it's
those
birds.
seven-winged
You can
angels.
see the faces of the birds in there.
Oh, okay.
It's just so much going on that they're hard to decipher. Once you see them, it makes sense.
This is another weird, it's not trad, but it's not neo-trad.
It's definitely closer to Neotrad, but
yeah.
It's got very, very thick lines and simple colors.
Mm-hmm.
The
Beautiful,
overall
though.
design aesthetic of this is more Neotrad for sure.
Yeah.
And I like that the arm at the bottom especially is built in to match with the torso.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the same guy did all of this. It looks like the same kind of art style,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like the same Neotrad kind of feel to it. And for both arms, by the looks of things. So this, I think, just continues down the forearms next. And maybe they built it, progress on this full front. So which part is fresh? Just the top there, the shoulder area?
I think so.
So I think that this whole thing has maybe been built together on, it doesn't look like it was built together, but it also does. It almost looks intentionally where it's random, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that it's meant to look a little bit scattershot. So this looks like it could have been a one piece put together, but they're just piecing it together over time, obviously. I don't think that, some people see these things and they think that you could just walk into a shop and walk out like this in one session. Especially when you have something this complicated and colored. This is going to take some time to do.
Yeah, they probably lined pieces of it and then went in and did color and then lined more pieces, or it's a process. And
I don't know why they skipped over the nipple in there when they had these big fields of black, and there's fields of black all around the fucking thing too.
Yeah, if this person happens to see this, that would be my one thing. Just
sometimes they do
run over your nipple.
That retard tattoo we featured on here on the foot.
I know they definitely saw it.
They saw it and they put it on their Instagram. I did a whole fucking bunch of shit posts together, and that was the feature of it.
That's funny.
And the caption said "Labubu." I was expecting there would maybe be some hate in the comments, but nope, there's a few people who are like, "Yeah, Remy reacts." I was like, Jesus Christ, look at that. Well, at least the artist was a good sport about it.
Right.
I think that was a good tattoo for what it's worth.
Yeah.
And so is this, by the way.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, I think this is good. It's just a little bit. It's obviously very cluttered.
It's
I'm not
busy.
sure that was their intention.
To me, I'm always sad when I'm not seeing a good view of the front.
It's barely worth mentioning that it's cluttered because I'm sure they know that. But I don't know if it's some blur or if it's legitimately that fucked at the stomach. But that could be redone at the middle there, the stomach area. It also looks like he has a strange portrait on his lower stomach that is begging to be covered up.
With like something more this style.
The good news is that whoever's doing this could very easily cover that.
Oh yeah.
If the guy ever wants to. And I really like that face poking through the fur there on the left side. That's a really cool thing.
Yeah, this creature it's really cool.
It's like a wolf with like birds flying over it, I think. Some kind of wolf. Because like look at the fur texture
Well,
and then the teeth
but
and
then
the
there's
maw there.
another wolf like underneath it. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's pretty
that wolf
crazy.
underneath it is problematic. Unless
Yeah.
that's like this thing has a blur on it.
Yeah.
That thing is like in desperate need of some attention. So anyway, it's not hard, it's not easy to saturate the stomach, so it's not really that much of a surprise that that's the blurriest part of it.
Right?
And from then we go to this
Crazy
back piece,
Geo.
which is much different. And yes, this is that thing where I said, and your first words were Geo, but it's kind of not Geo. But like whenever it's like this, it's like definitely Geo inspired.
Yeah, it's just
Like these modern black work things.
yeah, it reminds me of like clip art too, like on the computer, like they just went and grabbed a clip art mountain and you know, some clip art trees and
I think they have a decent sense of balance here.
Yeah.
And whoever the fuck did this is a killer.
yeah, oh yeah, this wouldn't be easy.
I think the mountain should probably be a little bit bigger, and there maybe could be a little less space, because I don't think you need that much black for us to get the point.
Of this
But
of the
with that
stars.
said, I don't know how they could have spaced these things out, like because they were definitely mindful of like, they want that negative space to be thick enough that if the black spreads, then
It'll be
doesn't-
readable over
right?
time.
So that's why they did this way. And to that degree, I would just say maybe the mountain could be a little bit taller. It doesn't necessarily need to be that much wider or bigger. Just like maybe it comes up a little bit farther at the point, like in the center. Maybe just this center part could have come up more into the very top of the back, and you maybe didn't need that top star to be as long as it is for it to achieve the same point. If the pun intended, by the way.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be that long. I think that the mountain range benefits from being a bit higher in the center, and that star could be just a little bit smaller and get the exact same effect without impacting anything else around it, and then the mountain is more striking. I like the top of this back piece. I don't like the bottom of this back piece. That's just a personal thing. If anything, I would say that the bottom is probably harder to do and more technically difficult. Still impressive work, but whenever we start getting into crazy pattern work, I start going to sleep,
Oh yeah.
right? So like his arms, for example, I like a lot less than his upper back as well, because I find that stuff is just, even though it's very, very good technically, and a lot of people like this aesthetic, for me, it's just the safest, most boring stuff imaginable. And yes, I understand that I have roses on my arm, so that might be ironic to some, or the fact that I was a full blackout bodysuit, and here's me saying this. Yes, I do think full black is more interesting than Geo. So, that's just personal. I think full blackout looks more interesting than geometric, even incredibly intricate. It says a lot without saying anything, whereas blackout says almost nothing and says a lot. So sometimes when you do things that are incredibly complicated, just because they're difficult doesn't mean that they're going to be appealing to everyone, right? So now that said, obviously there's a market for this shit. And I think that this back piece is very, very striking. And it takes a guy that, he's not in bad shape, don't get me wrong, but this makes him look wider than he is.
Yeah.
Because of the use of these long lines
Yeah,
up the
it
side of the
definitely
mountain.
it does some body play.
It simulates bigger traps than this dude has, or lats. Sorry, not traps. And like I said, he's in decent shape. But this just shows you how you can play with the anatomy and make people look more or less muscular.
Yeah.
So I do think that that's a really cool trick.
I feel like more often you see this style, not necessarily the mountain and the trees, but these like large, like black geometric shapes. You see these a lot on women. I haven't
Less
seen
on men.
I haven't seen a ton of men, but I mean this is like different too. But I just like I haven't seen a ton of guys.
See, it became a really aesthetic thing for women.
Yeah.
Like it.
Well, because
looks,
it plays with the shape of your body,
Yeah.
and you can really accentuate your curves, right, as a woman. So, and this is a really cool cover up.
Yeah, we'll finish on this, which, by the way, I don't think that this Panther was that bad.
No.
I think that it's very hard to do a Panther well. And this is actually, before we get into anything cover-up related, in my usual bag of tricks about color on black, white on black, Panther is very difficult to do. Mm-hmm. No one likes tattooing them because there's very little room for skin breaks if you want to do the job well. With that said, what was here, I think you see depth, right? It is a little mute, but like a few things could have saved this thing before the cover-up.
Yeah,
This was not in dire need. And the thing is like, I was just talking about this with Rick the other day. As long as you have a good layout, you can almost always fix something. Like, it's almost impossible to fix something with a bad layout. Like that armor piece that Rick was working on Buddy.
Yeah.
That thing has like 6 dicks in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like 6. It's literally that many. And like, no matter what amount of polish that you put on that, it's always going to have 6 penises, right? Like, there's just, the damage was done at the layout, and short of completely covering it, you're fucked. You can just make those penises look better now, right? Like, but they're still gonna look like dicks no matter what you do. So in saying that, this Panther is the right size, and they even had a decent backdrop for it, though unrefined. I imagine it's in the jungle or something, or some forest or something, right? Like, you kind of get the scope, you get the idea. And I think even just a little bit of white on black around it could have built in some details here. But anyway, they did the cover-up. And I will say I kind of like the cover-up less.
I actually do too.
Right?
But
Like, the cover-up has less character.
it's a cool cover-up. I just like...
It's a good job.
Yeah.
But, like, the imagery I like less, and it's far more stock.
Yeah, and like, I just like... It would have been hard to do. But yeah, it's like imagery-wise, like not my most favorite.
Well, this is fresh, and we're in a polarized light. Mm-hmm. This won't heal this way, and this is me telling you this. This is going to be gray, and that's okay. It'll still look cool.
I just wonder if parts of it don't have enough contrast for it to read.
There's not enough black
Yeah.
in the balance, in my opinion, and that's coming from someone who has a ton of black and white on black.
Yeah.
When you lead mostly with white, you're going to have a worse result. But this person probably does quite a bit of opaque work. Mm-hmm. I would just say darker. Darker will be better, especially for the first time, with the first layer. And opaques actually cover better than white does. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm sure I don't need to tell this person that. I just think that the imagery they chose is less interesting than what he had, and a lot more stock. And that's... I won't say it's a shame, because it's not exactly like there's never been a Panther done before. But I think when you're covering something that's interesting and you cover it with something that's more generic, it's always a little bit sad for me, because it's like, you didn't want to do something a little more inspired now. But that said, a lot of artists won't even do these. So this is, make no mistake, he may as well have had a blackout, right? For all intents and purposes. And by the way, that Panther is blacker than a lot of blackouts that get covered.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a white and black on black cover-up.
100%.
100% it is, and no amount of stupidity from morons in the comment section can change that. This will be, like I said, a bit gray, but on a second pass, these tones of white, or a third pass, they're not incredibly unachievable. Like, you can get a version of this that will stay forever like this,
and look
as long as you don't go out in the
good.
sun.
Yeah,
but
as long
like,
as you
people need to understand that that's a process of layering. So like, to do this in one session and have it look like this or anything like this healed is impossible. But it will be, even after one session, it will be there. It'll just be darker, and the white won't be as bright as it is now. So when people say, "Oh, I'd like to see it healed," I'm like, I will tell you what it will look like healed.
Yeah.
Everything in here will be a lot darker.
and like, I think as long as the artist is clear, like, to have it be this vibrant healed, like, yeah, you need a second pass.
At least a second, and for highlights, a third. Most covers over black are 2 to 3 passes, and I say 2 to 3 because you may be okay with 2. Like this Mind Flayer that Alex did on my leg.
Yeah.
That looks fine after 2.
Yeah, Alex packs it like crazy.
I don't know that I really need any more, but like, She wants to do some more little details on there, and that's fine by me. There's room for more detail, but like it's pretty good after 2.
Oh yeah.